Hey gang, it's Uncle Todd here, and I'm going to try and see Pearl. Third time's the charm, right? I did not see X, as this is a prequel. I hope I'm not going to be too lost. I'd wanted to see X, but just one thing and another, and it was on a very short run at my theater. And there were a lot of other movies to see at that time, so I didn't get the chance to see it. But I'm gonna see the prequel. See you when I get back. Well, gang, that was well worth the wait. Very good movie. One of the things I like about Ty West is his films have a nice slow burn quality to them, where things build gradually as the film goes along. At the start of the film, it's 1918, and Pearl is a child of a farming family. It's the midst of the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic. And her husband is off overseas fighting the Great War. And things are pretty rough. They're very poor, and they have to do everything on the farm themselves. They don't have any farm hands because of the pandemic. Her father has such a bad case of influenza. He's immobile in a wheelchair. He can barely breathe, but he's still aware. And she and her mother are not getting along. Her mother, a German immigrant, is very harsh and strict. And Pearl hates being on the farm, and she wants to be a dancer in the movies. And there's going to be an audition for a local dance troupe that's going to be going around to the different cities in the state and dancing to entertain people. And Pearl really wants to audition, and her mother really doesn't want her to. And early on, we see that not everything's quite right with Pearl to begin with. Almost in the very beginning of the film, she kills a goose that's wandered into the barn and takes it on its pitchfork out to the swamp out back and feeds it to an alligator that she's named. That alligator becomes more important as the film goes on, and Pearl starts to accumulate a body count, and alligator's the perfect way to dispose of victims. She doesn't really get violent until about halfway point, when she has a nasty fight with her mother, and then she just spirals out of control from there. And I have to hand it to the actress Mia Goth. She does this amazing monologue in the third act where she explains all of her feelings and the things she's done, and it's in one take, and it's just phenomenal. She's really good in the role. She seems nice with just something a bit off about her, and then when she explodes, she is frightening. There's some other good roles in it. She has a brief affair with a projectionist because she likes movies, and he spots that in her. And of course, for him, it's just, a little fun on the side, but she takes it a little more seriously because her character hates to be left behind. She feels everybody is leaving her behind, and she feels trapped. And he pays the price for that, as do others she comes in contact with. And it's got a real bizarre, well, I shouldn't say bizarre, really good shock ending. The film reminds me a lot of Repulsion. There's a scene in which a pig is left to basically rot. And it's very much like the rabbit in Repulsion. And there are scenes where she's having some hallucinations. again, like Repulsion, and in the ending, kind of like that, where someone discovers what's been happening and just this shocked look on their face while she's standing there with this almost rictus grin of a smile. Very good. Ty West is a really good filmmaker, I should say. And I'm going to have to go back and see if I can check out X and see what that one was like. But that's all I can say about this. Highly recommend it. And I'll see you next time.